And here we go. Tip is controlled by Ila Lane. Gauchos moving from east to west as they start off with Johnny Gonzalez at the PG. Swings it in the left wing, now down for Atwell against a much smaller Alexis Tucker. Atwell wants to go one-on-one on the left block. A hook shot by Atwell is good. That's too easy. Dives into the paint. Alfred Gonzalez throws it over the top. Ila Lane catches it in traffic. Goes up and under. Finishes up and under the basket. What a reception there by Ila Lane in traffic, looking like Antonio Brown, grabbing the ball and going to the other side of the rim. Alfred Gonzalez driving the lane right side, and layup is good. Johnny Gonzalez takes off from the right side and goes right to the rim, unguarded. And nice layup there. Gauchos up 4-2. To the mid post for Orji. Wants a handoff to Toms. Doesn't get it. Now goes away from the handoff. Throws it out for a cutting Imai. Imai right to the basket. The Gauchos let her go with one in the shot clock. In the free throw line for Tucker. Up fakes a shot. Steps back. A nice shot by Tucker is good. A step back 10-foot free throw line jumper by Alexis Tucker knocks it down. Gauchos up 7-4. Gauchos must take advantage. Johnny Gonzalez. Oh, a double cross over the lane. What a move by Gonzalez. And floats it up and in. Putting her defender in an absolute blender. Crossover once, twice, and floats it in. Guard eventually for the Rainbow Wahine. Kennedy Johnson now turns on the brakes. And left-hand layup is good on the misdirection. Johnson drove to her right and then faked to her right and went up with her left hand. Isolated against Danae Miller. Cross-court pass for Olivia Davies, who can shoot it. In and out, no good. That barely stayed out. Gauchos getting lucky here with some of these misses. They're good shots. They're going to start falling eventually. Ila Lane running the paint, and a touchdown pass from Danae Miller from the half court. What a dime from Danae, feeding Ila on the roll to the rim. And the Gauchos expand their lead 13-5. Very good with her left hand. Danae Miller, a crossover and a step back. 15-foot shot by Miller right through the rim. The fifth-year guard shows her skills, digs into her bag of tricks, and knocks down the shot. 15-5 with 52 seconds to go. Gauchos all over the floor. Who wants it? They're getting on the floor. Jump ball. Gauchos having one of the best starts I've seen all season. And Chris, you've watched their games. Tell me this isn't one of the best starts against a really good team you've seen.
And it definitely is. They're taking good shots. They're playing great defense.
Tucker now for Mole in the left wing. Now Mole fumbles dribble a little bit. Back up for Tucker. A three in the face of a defender is right through the rim. What a shot by Tucker in the face of a Rainbow Wahine. It did not matter. Gauchos up 18-5. Now left wing for Imai, who throws a cross-court pass in the corner. This is trouble. The Rainbow Wahine have their first great look of the game from the corner, and they knock it down. McKenna Hare knocks down the triple, so the Gauchos lose track of her. Still, Miller now will have it against a high lane screen, drifting to her right. She's left open for a second. Oh, there's a switch. Get it back to Danae. Okay, Anderson's going to fire a three and knocks it down. So Anderson finds herself loose from three. Danae had a switch on her, but they elected not to do it. Good thing they didn't, because she knocked down a three. You know, sometimes as a fan of this game, sometimes I end up switching from broadcaster mode to coach mode in the middle of the call. It just happens sometimes that way. As Imai goes to the basket and floats it up and in. Isolated now against Imai in the post for Tucker. Dangerous pass. Tucker somehow keeps her pivot foot. Tucker's going to go one-on-one. Tucker to the baseline. Fires for Danae Miller. Cut off, and she might be hurt. She might have turned an ankle. Danae might be hurt. Danae Miller is down. Leak out by Hawaii, and Hawaii's going to get a layup. Danae Miller is down. She drove to the baseline, and we're going to hope for the best, but she is grabbing her right ankle on the other side of the floor. She never moved. And Tucker drifting towards the top of the key. 7 on the shot clock. Tucker's got to go one-on-one because there's nothing else to do with it. Here's Tucker. Lines it up. Knocks it down. In the left corner now, here's, Atwell, what a move. Pump faked the heck out of Megan Anderson. Went right by her and laid it up and in. Anderson fooled. Imai now, top of the key, right wing drifting towards the right side. Now guns it in the corner for Nene, who fires the three. It's up and good. And the Rainbow Wahine now are making a statement here as they've cut the Gaucho lead to 4. A good free throw pump fake now. Now they get to Lane. Lane kicks it back up for Anderson. Up fakes the three, nearly travels. Anderson drives hard towards the rack and gets under the basket a little bit too far. And good drive there by Anderson, couldn't convert. A leak out pass. Ila Lane gets back to play defense. Oh, that is a foot shuffle. They don't call it. But Jackie David gets it in over Lane. It's a 2-point game. Down low into Orji, guarded by Lane. A cross-court passes. Nearly picked off a solo made by Gonzalez, but the Wahine come up with it. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Imai goes into her bag. She turns around. Orgy's now got it in the right corner. Now turns on Ila Lane. Good defense by Lane, but a great shot by Orgy. And she ties the game on a rolling right-hand hook. Doesn't quite get it. Ila Lane gets the rebound. Throws it down for Tucker, who finds himself open. Goes down and scores a layup. Toms is just too small, and Tucker puts her on the block and lays it up and in. I'm not sure if she's going to come back in, but she's definitely in it mentally. Johnson gets cut off by a screen. Atwell, hesitation, right to the basket. That's her best look of the day. Amy Atwell used the screen, got to her strong right hand, hesitated, and put it off the glass. Anderson reverses it for Gonzalez right wing. Don't force it to Lane there. Instead swings it across to Tucker. Tucker fires the three. It's good. And Tucker knocks it down right between the eyes in front of her bench. Gonzalez, Anderson's wide open. Instead goes away from it, takes a little 12-footer in the lane, knocks it down. A breakdown in defensive coverage by Hawaii. They ran her off the three. She took the two and hit. This Hawaii team in Hawaii, that was at the end of the 2019-2020 season, as Lane gets the ball, goes with an aggressive move, and there she goes. Ila Lane catches it deep, and you know what she does when she's that deep? She puts it in. Of the entire ball game, as Deja Phillips now has it. That's a troublesome shot there, and that looks up and good, and it is. Gauchos fall asleep. That's Atwell. That's not the one you want to fall asleep on. Anderson went around the screen, and Atwell used it as a fade and knocked down the three. Puts on the brakes. No one to pass to. Here's Anya Choice going towards the rim. Choice moves. A spin over the lane. Oh, a move! Is that Anya Choice, or is that Dalvin Cook spinning the top and reversing it and scoring in the paint?
Really takes the air out of this Thunderdome.
Oh, Ila Lane yelling for the basketball. She thought he had the defender sealed off. Choice goes to the basket again and scores. Anya Choice with the left-hand layup. As splitting the free throw is Deja Phillips. Lane scooped the rebound up. The Gauchos have it on the other side. Oh, great pass to Tucker in the lane. Nothing but nylon. Jay wetter than a canteen in the Pacific Ocean. Alexis Tucker having a monster game for the Gauchos. She's up to 15. Here is Imai now. El Gonzalez nearly reached and stole it. Here is Nene Calhoun. Fires it out for Phillips, who will take the wide open three, and she knocks it down. That's a big shot by Deja Phillips. Fives it for Deja Phillips, who has knocked down a three. Mole and Phillips right to the basket. She's going to score. As Gauchos didn't communicate on the screen, and they're within four. Gonzalez now. Lane's posted. She wants it. They don't force it to her this time, thankfully. Choice now takes off towards the basket, drives out for Lauren Lee, takes off towards the rim, gets under a defender, lays it up and in. Whips it in the right corner, Gonzalez. The Gauchos got to go in the shot clock. Here's Anya Choice. Choice a three. Rattles it in. And that could be the dagger here. Early on, an early dagger. As changing her mind, Davies now pass it out for Phillips, who will fire a three. Oh, that could have gone. Back rim, no good. That was straight. Here's Gonzalez now pushing. Here she goes to the basket. Fires it out for Taylor Mole. Taylor Mole a triple. Knocks it down. And the Gauchos, with the crowd into it, have knocked down 2 3-pointers in a row. And they've stuck their foot on the necks of the Rainbow Wahine. And they've pushed their lead to 14. Here's Olivia Davies now turning the corner. A pull-up 15-footer in the lane is good. Still, that's good defense for the Gauchos. They were right there in her face. Crosses over, fires it back for Gonzalez. 8 on the shot clock. In the corner for Choice. Choice goes hard to the basket. Layup up and in. Gauchos do a good job breaking the press. Oh, a dangerous pass. Oh, just over the outstretched arms of David. Luckily, she doesn't have Michael Jordan Hobbs, so she would have got to that. Oh, Tucker with an hour to shoot. Doesn't shoot. Instead goes to the basket and still somehow is open. A horrible breakdown defensively by Hawaii, as Tucker was by herself at the three-point line, and still no one caught up to her on the layup. Choice now throws it over the top to Lane. She grabs it. She catches it down low. That's barbecue chicken in the paint.
Little over-the-shoulder grab there by Ila Lane.
Little NFL receiving tactics right there. Looking like Stephon Diggs in the end zone. Be in her hometown if the Gauchos play the Big West Tournament, which is going to be in Henderson this year. Calhoun now a great dump down pass to David in the paint, and she goes, and no sooner than Rockwood can breathe, she's scored on by David. And Davies is going to go to the basket. Kick out for David for three in the corner. She's going to knock it down. David reverses it for Calhoun, who up fakes a three. Calhoun drives hard to the basket, dips it down for Olivia Davies, and Davies converts in the bottom of the rack. Cooper slides, Euro steps to the basket, turns it over. And the Rainbow Wahine are going to come down. They're going to get a layup. And oh, wow. Kennedy Johnson said, no, not today. Nothing easy's coming in my house. And she came and blocked it with 7 seconds left.
Now going to be 7-1 at home on the season, so definitely defending the Thunderdome. in this current season so far.
Up and under move by Davies is good. All that's going to do is give some extra points on the stat sheet. Gauchos get it done. They have an excellent game, and they knock off the Hawaii Rainbow Wahine by a final score of 65-51.